Nnamdi Kanu is looking for how he can run away from Nigeria. He's not sick. They are all acting. Asari-Dokubo said in a live Facebook broadcast, he said the federal government of Nigeria should not listen to Nnamdi Kanu. They are all acting. He's not sick. He's reacting to IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Aloy Ejimako, who writes the European Union in Nigeria to intervene in Kanu's case, noting that his medical condition is worsening. Though these have got so many Nigerians talking. Well, before we see what Nigerians have said concerning Asari-Dokubo, I think something is actually wrong, not okay with this man. Even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants to leave Nigeria, Kanu have no right staying in that. He has no place in that DSS custody anymore because he has been discharged and acquitted by an incompetent court. You understand? So what is he still doing there? What is this thing doing there? Because this Nnamdi Kanu is not sick, this and that. That is why Nigerian governments, are really very adamant to this. This man is sick. This is not the first time he has been crying out about his health failing him. They should try to understand that if anything happens to this man in DSS custody, it no go easy. Because the court, the federal government is intimidating him. This is what they call intimidation. The court have already freed him. So why is the federal government still keeping him? This is unfair. Somebody when court don't say you are a free person, the federal government still say, no, you're not going to go. We are not done yet until we finished with you. Now we go talk, say, now you they free or not. So what is the need of taking the case to the court? If Malami knows that he can decide whatever he will do to the IPOB leader, so why taking the case to the court? They shouldn't have bothered to take the case to the court. It's funny because the same president who said he cannot interfere in judiciary processes concerning this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, when Igbo leaders went to meet him, they pleaded with him, apply political solution in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. He said no, he doesn't want to interfere. He cannot interfere. I don't even understand what he's doing right now. You said the court will determine this man's fate. The court have already determined. Now you are still pressing, making people to talk left, right, and center. This is unfair. This is unfair. Asari-Dokubo should rest. Nnamdi Kanu is not the problem of Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu is not the bandits killing people, nor the politicians that are looting our money. They are not them. I beg your pardon, he's not them. You understand? Nnamdi Kanu is not the cause of high cost of things in Nigeria. You should just allow this man be. It's not a crime for one to ask for self-determination. It's really very funny because this man said he's an agitator too. He said he want to rescue the Southeasterners from the hands of their oppressors. Can I say Biafrans? From the hands of their oppressors. So what happened? Why is it just after what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do, or whatever the federal government is doing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? If you can also recall, on the 13th of October, the appeal court ruled in the favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he was discharged and acquitted. The next day, boom, Asari-Dokubo said no, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot, I beg your pardon, cannot be discharged. That is what did he call it? Miscarriage of justice. That those judges, they were compromised and all that. They started talking, Adamu, Gabra, all of them started talking. The next thing you hear Malami said, Nnamdi Kanu is only discharged, not acquitted. Mietihala are there saying their own. Now this administration now knows say anybody go just come, waiting then talk. They just talk finish. They don't give the federal government points to act on. How? Why? This is really very serious. Aloy Jimako has urged the European Union in Nigeria to intervene in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case, noting that his medical condition is worsening. Ejimako, who wrote a letter to the European Union on Wednesday, opined that the federal government would listen to a plea from the Union. He asked the European Union to urge the federal government to desist from further criminal prosecution of Nnamdi Kanu. He said Kanu's health is really deteriorating, that they should intervene. They should send their delegation to urge the federal government of Nigeria to promptly implement the opinion of the United Nations Working Group in Obituary Detention and the pertinent judgment of the Federal High Court of Nigeria, Umuahia, regarding the matter of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently detained by the Nigerian government in solitary confinement. He said, "We are also very alarmed at the worsening health condition of Mr. Kanu by the inhuman detention conditions to which he is being subjected, including his solitary confinement since June 27, 2021. Well, those who are rejoicing, don't rejoice too much, because this man is already a free man. If God can keep him up till now, I don't think anything will still happen to him. This is just test of life. He will still come out. You understand? I'm dropping it there. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.